This is the first time that we receive in Charlotte performers from Armenia. We will begin the performance in a few minutes. I just have to go over a couple of very basic. One, masks are required, unfortunately. I don't like to enforce it, but we have to. second thing is that after the performance, Barbet Harut has outdone himself again, and there's going to be a meal. So we will ask you to step outside a few minutes when we change the setup of the room to include tables and chairs so that you can sit comfortably and enjoy a meal. Okay? Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's very nice to see you today. My name is Vital. I'm a representative from RCF, Rotary Children's Fund Organization. Just to give you a clear idea of what you're going to witness today, I need to explain you why these young people from Yerevan, Armenia is here visiting with you, how they came and what kind of mission they are on. Before I start, is everybody here who speak Armenian, or there are some people who don't speak Armenian? Are there any people who don't speak Armenian? Okay, so we'll have to kind of explain things in English in between, because if there's only people who speak Armenian, they would go just all the way through the Armenian. So this group today is here as a part of International Cultural Exchange Program managed by Rotary International. Maybe you heard about that organization, Rotary International, the biggest non-profit organization around the world, the biggest student exchange program in the world. And for over 25 years, young people from different countries being auditioned, selected, they put together a program that represent their culture, tradition, music, history. We make the arrangements, they come to United States, travel around the United States, and on each tour, they visit and present their programs for up to 50,000 people. The main mission is to introduce their culture, tradition, music of their country to American people. We are very happy to be here to meet the American Armenians here, bring the program to you. The purpose of this program is to bring the Armenian culture here and to introduce to American public. So we just started our tour. We just came into New York City and Washington. This is the very first concert. So we'll work things through. They're young people from different organizations, so they're not as a group yet. So we'll have a different number. So don't judge us too much. We'll have some great time, and we'll try to give you different aspects of the music. I'm sure the people from Armenia will know and will recognize it, and I'm sure love the program. So we'll go from one to one. Maybe in the between, I will try to explain a little bit about the program, maybe some detail about the numbers that they're going to play or the music instruments. Also, for our Armenian fellow men, we would speak some Armenian too. So I would like to give the microphone to the director of the group, Livon.
Շատ ուրախ եմ ձեզ տեսնենք այստեղ, շատ ուրախ եմ, որ մենք ենք այստեղ, շատ շնորհակալություն ենք ինչի համար, որ այս ծանր պայմաններում որպես կարողացան մեզ այստեղ ընդունել այսպես լավ, շատ ուրախ ենք։ Մի փոքր ներկայացնեմ մեր խմբի մասին։ Բոլորը միջազգային մրցումների դափնեկիրներ եւ հաղթողներ են հայ ժողովրդական երգիպաներ, եւ այսպիսով երևի սկսենք մեր համերգը եւ կսկսի մեր համերգը կոմիտաս շաբաթի բարով ելույթ կունենան ջութակահարները կվարտետը դիմավորենք մեր աղջիկներին։
And ladies and gentlemen, you just heard a piece written by Komitas. It's a famous and known Armenian composer. So we're very glad to play for you today. So when we take the melodies and songs, when we take the young people from one or another country and try to put the program that will fully represent the culture, tradition, music, and history, we try to work with them and get the melodies from different areas of the country, from different parts. Try to put it this way so people who don't have any idea about this particular country get some feeling. So for the next number, we would like to present you very traditional country music, I'll say Armenian folk music. There will be the most popular music instrument, duduk. It's like a oboe, but it's much softer sound. You will hear that, and with the vocal, so it will be very traditional folk song from the countryside. When the gentleman is on the countryside, work with the, working in the field, this kind of music you would hear in the Armenian nature.
Իսկ հիմա մեր տղաների կողմից կհնչի Կոմիտասի վարդապետի գրի առնված հորովելը, որը ինչպես գիտենք, հայ գյուղացու աշխատանքային երգերից է հանդիսանում էր։
And I believe the next number, ladies and gentlemen, you'll hear the combination of the duduk and another pretty famous traditional folk instrument called canon. So if you look at that, you'll see a whole bunch of strings. We probably should demonstrate you some different techniques. and different things. At least when we take these groups and when we have plenty of time to, this is how we set it up. Before the group comes, we get in touch with the principals, with the public schools, public school systems, with the superintendents. We create the study guide that thick. In that study guide, we gather all of the information about culture, tradition, music, instruments. We send it to the schools, and teachers work with the kids for a couple months to learn about this particular country. They get prepared in a couple months when the group will come and do the presentations. It's already kind of final. So to the next number, we'll have two dudukes, we'll have a canon, and we'll have the vocals. There will be two songs, and one of those, I believe, composed by Kamitas, the composer in the folk song about love.
Հաջորդ համարը նույնպես պատկանում է Կոմիտասի գրիչին։ Եկային չիքել էր ցորերը և շաղթը շուրկերը։
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're enjoying the presentation. And for the next number, we will have the little demonstration of the dance. Unfortunately, we could not bring the whole dance company. And I had a great pleasure to actually visit Armenia for the honor to take some of the dancers so they can show you traditional moves and demonstrate the costumes. So in the next number, I believe everybody will recognize Kochari.
ինչ հայկական երեկո առանց ավանդական փոչարի։ Ներս ենք հրավիրում մեր
And ladies and gentlemen, before we'll go to the next number, will be two violins and vocal will do. I would like to say, tell you a little bit, few things how usually tours for these groups happens. Since 2003, we had over 40 countries involved. Before, but this is the very first time that actual group from Armenia with the young people coming through. And we hope it will become a chance to select the young talented people and give them a chance to come and bring the culture and tradition of Armenia to American audiences. Usually how it happened. When we work out the country, we select young people, we build a tour for them. When they'll come here, they travel between 2 to 5 weeks from New York City to Los Angeles and back. On each tour, they will put between 6 to 10,000 miles. On each tour, they present the programs with that they prepared together for up to 50,000 people. And as I said, around 70% of those will be in the public schools, colleges, and universities. So it's a great opportunity to make the cultural injection to the public, and especially to the young people, kids here in the United States, who don't have any other opportunities to learn about culture, tradition, or another country. So for the most people who will meet, will perform and introduce and give the examples of the culture, would be the often very first time, and often will stay the only time when they learn about that particular country. So without talking too much, I would like to invite our performers here for the next dance. Levon?
Բոլորս տեսել ենք Կոմիտասի կակավիկը, բայց այս անգամ կլսենք նոր մեկնաբանությամբ։ Լսեք Կոմիտասի Կակավիկը եւ Ամպելա։ Հրավիրում ենք մեզ վերջին։
And the next number should be very beautiful piece. I don't know even how to translate it, but it will be duduk with some background music. But I guess it's about jealousy when the lady is in love with her man and she's a little bit jealous that he's looking at other ladies. I guess so. So something like this.
Լսենք Խաչատուր Ավետիսյանի երգխանդումը ստեղծագործությունը դուդուկի կատարմամբ։
And for the next number, I would like to present a very canon player, David, and she was impressed us very much when we traveled to Yerevan, showed her skills. She's a winner of the multiple competitions, and we hope you enjoy her playing today.
Այժմ կունենանք Զովինար Հովանեսյանի էքսպրոմտ գրված հատուկ կանոնի համար։ Սա ողջունելով ողջունեք Լիլիթին։
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, another thing is very important. The page of the history, 1915, genocide. And people remember, and people keep in mind, and lots of things you will learn about that if you decide to travel to Armenia, to Yerevan. So one of the numbers that we would like to play connected to that, because we want to remember that date, and many people who ended up in the United States connected to that said event, said page of the history in Armenia.
Իսկ հիմա կնչի կար ունիտասի դելեի ամանը, դուլուքի մենանվագով և կանոնի բնվագակցությամբ։
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure that to tell you honestly, I had chance to travel with so many groups from different countries, and every country and the traditions are so unique. It's such a great pleasure to actually get deep to learn the traditions and the cultures. When, for example, when Ukrainians come, they just have to jump up and make everybody surprised by all these flames and all these chicks. When the Lithuanians come, they're very quiet. They say, our culture is more romantic. And it's a very great opportunity to learn the deep culture in the history of Armenia through travel with this group. So for the next number,
Այժմ կվայելենք Արա Գևորգյանի Արցախը մենավարի տեսքով։
another thing that our team, had a chance to learn in Armenia is a long history. You know what we learned when we came there? That Armenia is the first country that officially was recognized and announced to be a Christian country. And when the question is, the people believe in Jesus and Armenia, is kind of funny when you know that information. So by going to Armenia, going to those old churches that stayed there for so many centuries, it's just so surprised. We had a chance to visit the great place in Armenia. So the Christianity, correct me if I'm not correct, was announced it became the first Christian country in 301. Is that right?
Yes.
By the two apostles that visited and stayed in Armenia, and then Armenia became the Christian country. So it's very important. When we do the presentation and we tell the American people about Armenia, we say, you probably don't know much about Armenia. Oh, sorry, you probably know something about Armenia. You wrote the Bible. You remember the Noah story, right? And where he landed then? Mount Ararat, where that was? It was in Armenia. So the people right away recognize and understand what we're talking about. So, and it's very important to show and introduce a little bit of the tradition from the Armenian church, the traditional church music. So we hope you enjoyed this. I did, and Livon will tell a little bit more.
Հիմա կլսենք 12-րդ դարի ներսը շնորհալու նոր զարակներ ստեղծագործությունը։
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a couple more pieces for you to perform for you today, but before we'll go to that, I have to let you know about a couple things, how the program works. Since 2003, we bring the different groups from different countries and we travel them and learn about from government. We don't get any grants so far. They do enough presentations, they raise enough money to sponsor and help another group. So we appreciate very much your generous donations. Anything that you decide to donate and contribute today will be used for this group and the next group that are going to come. Unfortunately, this time with the pandemic, it's almost impossible to do the tours. But most of you from Armenia, you know right now, it's impossible to get visa from Armenia to the United States from U.S. Embassy. But we applied in July. In United States Embassy in Armenia, in Yerevan, and ambassador himself support this program. They got visas in 3 days. Because in the United States, in Armenia, and people there, we would like to develop this program. So very much, as I said, all your contribution will be used for this group. We're 501c3. All the money that you contribute, you can get the receipt for the tax deduction. And we'll try to, we don't have much concerts, unfortunately, but whatever we'll get, we use it for this group and for this next group to come here. If we get enough money, we even will take them to Disneyland. So let's see how that works out. So we thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed this presentation. We hope that this relationship, United States and Armenia, has a great start. And we plan to continue and develop to bring the young talented people in the different types of arts here to United States and to shop.
Իսկ հիմա մեր աղջիկների կատարման կլսենք կոմիտասի զալը զնգը ստեղծագործությունը։
And ladies and gentlemen, we're kind of closing up our cultural evening here today. We hope you enjoyed the presentation today that we prepared today for you. We hope that it's just a good beginning for the future development and a good relationship where we can bring the different talented young people from Armenia to the United States and have opposite way, because we actually got the signals from the embassy in Yerevan from the United States that they want to do the dual exchange. So it definitely has the potential. So let's support it. Let's go for this together. I think it will benefit both countries and we'll enjoy it very much. One more thing before we'll go to the last dance, I want to thank you to the church for giving us the opportunity and the place to present this program to you. Thank you for the support, for the for this help with this. Also would like to thank you, Alex. Alex, where are you? Alex, thank you for your support. Alex generally donated some rooms so the kids can stay here in town. I mean, it's such a quick plane, so we plan to stay just one night, and we got the rooms. But, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like it worked out things that we have to stay here 2 days. So, talented young people. If anybody wants to support or maybe do something like Alex and contribute to let the group to stay second night in the hotel, or maybe want to host the young people for overnight, because we have to stay today and tomorrow, and we'll try to show them around what the Charlotte is known, maybe take to the mall, or maybe to have spend some time. Please, if you can support in this way, after the program is finished, come and talk to me. We can maybe work out some arrangements, and we appreciate your help. Otherwise, we'll just use money that you gave to us to stay in the hotel. So we try to save it so we can save something for the Disney and for the fun that we travel. By the way, today we had a great tour in Williamsburg. City of Williamsburg and the Rotary Club in the downtown actually donated the ticket to go for all day in Williamsburg and gave the cultural tour to learn about American history. And we're planning to do so. They're going to have a great, and they will remember this meeting. They will remember you visiting and come and see them, and they will look forward to see you again. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for your support, for the coming here, and we're looking forward to see you again in the future.
Եզրափակում ենք արդեն մեր համերգը։ Ես նորից խորի շնորհակալություն եմ հայտնում Շարլոտի հայ համայնքին, ուզում եմ նշել Ալիկ Աղամիրյանի ընտանիքով այս ամենը կազմակերպելու համար։ Եվ մենք շատ հպարտ ենք, որ առաջինը մենք ելույթ ունեցանք հայերի համար, հայ համայնքի համար։ Եվ կեզրափակենք մեր համերգը շալախոյով։